Welcome to this explainer. I'm thrilled you're here. Today, we're bringing dynamic visuals to your hardware projects using the Arduino UNO R4 and a brilliant round TFT display. Let's get right into it.
Have you ever wanted to build your own smartwatch, or maybe a custom gauge interface? These round screens are exactly what you need to make those compact, professional-looking devices a reality.
We'll be covering 3 main steps today. 1. Hardware connections. 2. Our output showcase. And 3. A practical application. Starting with Section 1, Hardware connections and wiring your display. This number, 240, represents the pixel resolution. You get a 240 by 240 square grid, fitted perfectly into a 1.28-inch round IPS display area. Let's look at the core specifications. This module is powered by the GC9101 driver. It connects via a high-speed 4-wire SPI interface, takes 3.3 or 5-volt power, and displays 65,000 RGB colors for a very vibrant visual output.
Now, what's really interesting here is how straightforward the SPI pin mapping is. You just connect power and ground, wire the clock to pin 13, data to pin 11, chip select to 10, data command to 9, and reset to pin 8. Simple as that.
Moving to Section 2, Output Showcase and what it can display. We are just going to look at the visual results here without explaining the underlying code. First up is basic data. The screen easily renders standard text and decimal numbers using the default font. It's perfect for reading out simple sensor values like temperature and humidity directly to the user. But you aren't stuck with that basic look. Your standard text can be completely upgraded using external custom fonts from the Adafruit GFX directory, like sans, serif, or mono, to give your project a totally custom appearance. Next, the screen handles geometric rendering very rapidly. It can draw and cycle through vibrant basic shapes like circles, triangles, rectangles, and complex rounded diamonds directly on the pixel grid. You can also display actual images, and you have 2 choices for this. You can store bitmap images directly on the Arduino's flash memory for fast rendering, though this uses a lot of memory. Or you can use a micro SD card module for larger and multiple images. That takes less board memory, but it does render a bit slower. To get custom graphics, like a logo, onto the display, just follow these exact steps. 1. Choose an image that is a maximum of 240 pixels wide. 2. Convert it to a bitmap format. 3. Save it to your storage method. And 4. Render it on the screen. Section 3. Practical application. It's time to assemble our functional project, which is a radar system. We're going to build this radar application in 4 steps. First, we program a servo motor to sweep back and forth. Second, an HCSR04 sensor measures the distance to objects. Third, we calculate the angles. And fourth, we draw the scanning line and object blips right on the screen.
custom interface will you build next with your round TFT display? The possibilities really are massive.
Remember to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss future videos.